Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome to Cash Talks Football, where we break down all the goals scored in the Premier League. Using my abundance of coaching experience for over 20 plus years, I give you a different insight into games. Today we're covering Man City against Aston Villa. Jumping the gun there, boys and girls. So this is a very interesting game, and Villa, Unai Emery's a very, very good coach. Okay, and there's a couple of different levels of coaching. So if you ever want to be a coach or you want to get involved in football, you need to understand this very, very clear. Certain coaches, like for instance Pochettino, when he was at Spurs, the environment is correct for you to work in. If you come into a club full of egos and you do not have the power to basically get rid of them, look at what the difference of Arteta is doing Unai Emery. Unai Emery would have done a better job at Arsenal if he was allowed to get rid of players and do things that Arteta was allowed to do. It just would have happened. Unai Emery's won, numerous European Cups. He's a fantastic coach. Now he's just got a basic team in the Premier League. There's no worldies in here. You're not running out and trying to buy any of his players. There's not, Real Madrid and Barcelona aren't nicking two of their players in the January transfer window. Paris Saint-Germain's not after their goalkeeper. But what he's got is structure, discipline, and confidence in playing the ball out of the back and keeping possession. So I want you to look at this, because this is where the goal starts, right? And the reason why this is here is because Man City are doing this thing this season. I called it on my last video. I might put out a short explaining this again, about what they're doing. They're pressing high, okay, with 5 and leaving themselves exposed, because John Stones would step in and cover this gap here. Okay, and we're going to see this gap appear in a minute. And if you can break through this 5 here, they're in real danger this season. Normally they use Kyle Walker's pace to get them out of trouble, and they're just better than you normally as well. But let's just watch how this plays out as we move it forward. Right, because I can't play it all because I'm still in YouTube jail. Do you see that one pass is broken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's broken their press and it's gone straight into this midfield area. This is where they're struggling. And you go, hold on, Cash. This is the midfield area. Yeah, I know, but they're doing what's called cheating. They're putting an extra man up a line. So if you ever do like youth coaching and you try, there's only one reason you play small siders in youth coaching, and it's not to get more touches on the ball. Anyone who tells you that's an idiot. If you want to get more touches, have another coaching session. The point of playing small-sided is to get people moving from one line, defensive, to the next line, midfield, or from the midfield line up to the attacking line. That's it. If you're cheating and you overload one of the lines, which they're doing, you will win your small-sided game, or any game for that matter, because you're overloading in numbers. But you can get caught, and that's what's happening here. So let's move this on. Bosch, as it goes off here, he gets a little flick onto the outside. Now you're about to see where this gap is that I'm talking about, that they're getting punished with all season. It's right here, okay? And it's been there like I did on my last video with Man City. This is the gap. And of course, I think Rodri's not playing as well. That makes another massive difference for them as well. But their system kind of has hiccups when this happens. And all of a sudden, Bosch, we're off to the races. Now, this guy just gets the ball and he runs with it. I'm not going to play you all of the run because I can't, because the Premier League are going to kick me in the dick again. So what I'm going to do is just move forward a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about and how that space is now changed. Do you see that there's no midfielders here at all? You've got Kyle Walker out here that they use for pace. Don't know who this wee chappy is, but in this area here, when someone turns, he was outside over here. He turned into the middle of the field and ran. Let me just get rid of those lines and draw it better for you. So he turns from here, runs into the middle of the field, and there's no one there to tackle him. No one there to slow him down. 2 centre-backs can't pressure him. They can't do it. So this is a real problem for them. But it's so very few times it happens in the game because they're so dominant, they don't really get caught out for it. But lately they have been. And in this game, Aston Villa had their number. And they did it, over and over again. So let's move this forward just a little bit. And in Cash's law, what happens when some idiot puts his hand up in the Premier League? Someone's about to score a goal on him. Yes. Can you see? He pulls this run, which is great, and pulls the defenders away. And then what we're going to do is take it to the top of the 18-yard box where the next sort of interaction happens as everyone gets back a bit. Here we are. This is what I want to show you. I'll play a little bit from here. Hopefully we'll be safe 4 or 5 minutes in. So all of a sudden, we've got 3 on the 1 here. He's looking to play him on the outside. He's screaming for the ball. He obviously thinks that's where he's going to play him. He doesn't. He cuts inside, and then he goes to take his shot. And remember, when he cuts inside, the only thing that can happen is this guy here, and I can't stand it when defenders stand still. He can run and pressure the ball a little bit. That's all he can really do. Right? He can't stand. You've seen it before. These defenders stand there, they try to tuck their hands in and try to block the ball. Yeah, but do that moving towards the guy. And not that you're going to win the ball. We know you're not going to win the ball. You just want to make sure the striker sees you doing it, so his technique is challenged. It has to be perfect. In this case, it doesn't have to be, because what ends up happening, he hits the ball and it bink deflects and goes in over the top. Now, one thing in football, people say you need a bit of luck. I think Villa had something like 26 or 36 opportunities, something ending in 6, going to be 96, I don't know, something ending in a 6. And how they end up building their luck is because they had so many good opportunities and they didn't get one. But they got a bit of luck because of all those opportunities that they ended up creating. And I always will say it, football wins. If you keep playing good football, you keep getting chances, you will get goals. Might be not a pretty goal, might be a sloppy goal like that, but you will get them, and they got it. I'll see you next time on Cash Talks Football.